Absolute snipe.
All right, so it's hockey off season right now. I'm here with Lurk,
I'm Lurk.
and we're just gonna do a little bit of a play-by-play breakdown from the last season of beer league.
And I haven't seen these plays, so this is going to be like real time for at least one of us. Probably some mistakes made that maybe we can learn from for next year.
This looks like D zone,
So I'm maybe coming out of the D zone here.
and I'll let you break this one down, and then
Okay.
I'll give it my take.
Okay. So I'm just, that's a risky move at the blue line there. I'm probably trying to draw the D-man. Oh my gosh. That was a one-man effort. That was a big one-man effort, which I feel like is fun in beer league sometimes, but you can also be a tool by doing too many one-man efforts. So this guy was playing pretty good D on me, I feel like, in the white, but I got the puck kind of chipped away. And then there was a real risky, I'm really not a big fan of what I saw there for myself. That was a real risky
I put this in there.
toe drag at the blue line.
I was like, it probably wasn't the right play to make.
That was not the right
It worked
play.
out perfect.
Because it worked, but like 9 times out of 10, if you don't chip that out, your coach is going to bench you the next play, you know?
Yeah, and there's no coaches in beer league,
No.
fortunately.
There should be.
But
I should have
probably
gotten
would've benched
benched
you if
after
you
this.
didn't
I
score,
should have
yeah.
gotten benched here.
All right, so yeah, my thoughts on it right here. First, I'm like, all right, I'm open wide. Luke's probably going to pass it over. I'm gone. And then I see this right here, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
So, and now this is a 2-on-1, right? So now we see a 2-on-1 developing here. So I should be thinking, I'm going to draw this defender towards me and maybe open you up for a shot.
And that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking, all right, go wide, stay, kind of suspicious so that this guy's not looking at me. He's just worried about Luke.
What would you have done if you were me there at the blue line instead of a high-risk toe drag?
Right there at the blue line, most of the time I'm just chipping it off the glass.
Oh,
I don't
yeah, I
have
agree.
the toe drag in my repertoire like Luke
Yeah.
does. Like Luke pulls that toe drag off all the time. I'm probably banking that off the glass, and I'm still getting around the dude most likely. But if I don't get around him, at least the puck's like far down the zone.
Yeah.
So pull the toe drag out if you've got the freaking toe drag.
But the bank's open, you know?
the bank's open, or even like the long chip shot across the ice.
Yeah, that would have been smart. I don't know if I saw you with me.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so then he's going down. I'm kind of cutting to the middle to try to confuse this defenseman. Am I going to go in front of him? Am I going to stay behind him?
He
All right,
saw you
now-
there. He
now
saw
he's
you.
committed. This dude committed to Luke hard.
He's got his toes facing the corner, so he's not
what
going
the
to make
heck
a.
is he facing?
He's going to try to close the gap on me. So I know that if I cut back to the middle, he's screwed, or if I pass to the middle, he's got nothing. So that's probably why I made a move to the middle here, seeing that he was closed off. But
Yeah.
a nice saucer pass over his stick would have been perfect to you right here too.
Yeah, and I actually thought you were going to pass this right here.
I thought I was too.
Once he committed like that, this guy is full committed.
Yeah.
He's not even looking at you. He's
full
looking in the
sending
corner.
it. Oh yeah.
So it's like this dude does not have me covered at all.
Where's he looking? He's
And if
looking at
you're
his
playing
goalie.
defense, if you're this guy, you actually should be covering the guy who does not
Should
have
be
the puck.
covering the pass. Yeah.
You should be letting the goalie take the shot, and you're covering the pass.
Maybe he's looking at the goalie to see if his goalie's going to bail him out here.
He's looking at the goalie saying, "We're screwed, dude."
Yeah.
All right, so then right here, it's on your backhand, so this is kind of a hard pass.
That'd be a hard pass.
You
to
probably were thinking pass, but you're like, "But how do I get
make.
it over there?"
That's probably true.
And so you couldn't get it over there. All right, that dude committed. You got him beat. You're like, "I'll just rip it." And luckily, absolute sniper 5-hole, and it bounced out. So I wanted the ref to know that this is a goal right
Put
here.
it back in there. Like you put the puck on net 9 times out of 10. That's a good play.
Yeah, you didn't need to pass it. That was a good shot. All right, play number 2.
Play number 2. Looks like I'm coming out of the D zone here again.
Yep, coming out of the D zone.
Am I going to do a one-man effort again? Which makes me cringe watching. Yeah. Oh, nice play. Wow.
Solid pass.
I think I meant to sauce that to you a little bit there. There's no way he's going to catch me because I had speed. Not that I'm fast, but he was like coming straight at me.
Yeah.
And then this defenseman was kind of flat-footed there. He's like pivoting. I'm going to go around him the other direction.
So right here, I'm thinking, all right, T-Pain's playing in the background. Luke's putting on a show.
The stars are aligning here.
Yeah, if T-Pain's playing in the background, I'm not thinking Luke's passing, but right here, I see 2 guys going just full on heads looking straight at
Oh
Luke.
yeah, no one's playing you. Right? No one is playing Nolan right now.
And look at the goalie where he's at. Like that goalie doesn't even know that I exist.
No.
He sees the GoPro on the helmet and he's like, this guy's a bender.
And I could feel all this pressure, and I knew you were coming in, so I knew like if you were open, you were gonna be wide open.
Yeah, and this is a hard pass right here because you're going through 2 sticks.
Yeah.
But you're kind of sold on the pass. Like, you're so wide at this
That's
point.
all I
that
got.
You have to pass.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're kind of... And then, boom, I get slashed. You hear the slash out of nowhere.
It's a true beer. You can't even appreciate how big of a slash that was. I remember looking up and seeing you getting hacked, and I was like, if this doesn't happen, you better score because this doesn't make any sense here, this slash on you.
Yeah, and look at these 2 guys' heads now. They're like, oh, shit, there's
That's an
somebody over there.
That's an oh shit moment
And
times 1 times 2.
too.
Yeah, even the goalie's like, oh damn.
And right here, all I'm looking at is just freaking wide open net. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't stop this puck because that entire net is open. So I'm going full one-timer right here. Boom, pop it right over
That's
the
a
shoulder.
great quick release there. I feel like you didn't get a ton on this, but it was a beautifully quick release. With the and one too. I mean, you had the hack and the goal. That was nice. Beautiful play.
Yeah, it was a hack. And Luke has not seen these videos, so he has no clue what's going on.
17 here is a really quick. He's a really quick skater. So if I'm on the ice with him, I'm probably thinking I got to be careful, not make too many stupid plays, or get in front of him so that I don't get burned.
Good call.
I don't know what's going on, but that's what I'm thinking if I'm next to him on the ice.
Yeah, when he's on the ice, I'm always kind of playing a little bit more defensively because he'll pop and get a breakaway literally at any minute.
He's quick. Oh, turnover.
I got Luke open. Oh.
I like it. I like it. You had open ice, though.
All right, we got a shot, rebound. All right, so I see Luke right here.
I'm so wide.
And honestly, I think what I'm thinking right here is like, I haven't touched the puck in like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it up the second I get the puck.
I actually like the decision not to pass here, too, because you have so much open ice. You have a complete open neutral zone right here. This guy on the right's probably going to try to collapse on you, but you have so much open ice. You might as well skate it right here.
Yeah, and you do see this third guy's hips. He's kind of going back towards the middle of the ice.
He's playing me.
So I do think my thought is, okay, I can either pass it and like maybe I overshoot him, maybe he like is slowing down, or I mean I've just got infinite open ice right now. So let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna skate it.
What awkward hip opening was that?
Yeah,
I don't know what I was doing there.
I don't know what you were.
I don't know.
What
Probably
you were
thought I
really
was being cool by doing
you're
that.
probably mad.
You're probably mad.
I
I was probably like, why didn't you even pass it yet?
That's where communication is key. If you would have called for it, I would have passed it.
Did he call for it?
I don't think he called.
I don't think he called for it.
Oh, so then I kind of throw
Staying
Luke
on
off,
sides.
but Luke did a great job of staying on sides. If you don't have the skating skills that he has, like that's really tough. But I try to just get it over the blue line as fast as possible here.
Wait, why? So break that down. Why am I not off sides there with my feet like that?
Yeah, so for offsides in beer league and also in all hockey, as long as your skate's still on sides, you're good. So your whole body can be over, but if that last skate is still on the good side of the blue line, you're good.
So I'm just getting out of the way pretty much.
Yeah, so Luke's just trying to avoid running into me and letting me go by him.
And you still have a lot of open ice right here.
Yeah, I can still kind of keep skating it. So right here, this defenseman's actually playing pretty good D, where he's kind of angling me to the outside. He doesn't want me going towards the middle of the ice, so he's kind of angling me out, letting me have space on the outside. I probably could have dropped past it to Luke right here. I probably should have. Again, I think I'm probably thinking, like, I haven't touched the puck in so freaking long. Like, dude, I'm not giving this puck
This
up.
puck feels good on my stick.
This defenseman's playing really good D. He's got his stick on the passing side, so he's expecting me to pass to Luke. And I think that where his stick is at is probably what kept pushing me to the corner.
Yep. And he's just taking away lanes here. I mean, he's doing a good job by not doing a whole lot, just getting in the way of this passing lane.
Yeah, his body's right in the way.
Yep.
So I think my thought now is, okay, how can we get this puck to the front of the net? There's no pressure on me right now, but how can we get to the front of the net? And I don't like the play that I made. I don't like that.
Why not?
I've got so much freaking open ice that I could just keep skating it and then settle it down, maybe pass it back behind the net to you, cycle it low.
Yeah.
They've got 4 guys right here in front of the net, and I passed it right in the middle of 4 of their guys.
Yeah.
So most of the time, they're just like taking the puck and leaving.
That puck started feeling hot on your stick right there.
Yeah,
I got to do something with it.
So overall, a bad play. But the good thing that you can take away is the wide zone entry. Whenever you're going into the zone, go wide. And if you have the puck behind their net, like they can't score from there. So it's a good position to be in.
And you were looking for the trailer, which was me trailing you. And I actually
that goes right to your stick.
That was actually a good play there.
Oh, it would have gone to your stick.
If I would have been paying attention.
It was complete, just a lucky bounce.
Yep.
All right, so this actually works out and goes to our defenseman, which I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I was trying to do the whole time. And then Cam takes a rip.
Absolute sniper.
That's a great shot. Great low shot.
Nice and low.
Nobody's in front of the net, though. And
Luke's
then
not there to get
Luke
the
with the rebound.
Oh, did that go in?
I think it went in.
All right.
Because I point like it went in. Yeah, and then the goalie falls backwards. That's a goal.
Nice.
So, I mean, it's kind of it's a play that works out, but yeah, learning opportunity.
Like we're coming into the offensive zone, coming across the red line. Absolute snipe. That's all I saw there. I'm going real slow, and sometimes you can especially in a beer league, you can lull the defenseman into like false sense of security. You know, like if I'm skating real slow, they're gonna slow down, and then I either gun it or dish it off like this, and then they're just like far back and just not moving at all, and you can see they collapsed way down in this play. But you're just hanging out waiting for a play.
I'm just standing.
Look how far away from us they are.
And again, this is that situation where I'm just straddling the blue line.
Yeah,
I
just
am here for kind of support, for backup, for moral support too. I don't think T-Pain was playing, but Luke's probably singing some "Buy You a Drink" in his head.
In my head for sure.
Shouty snapping.
Shouty snapping. Shouty.
Shouty. And that drop pass, like it couldn't have been softer. It's like
that's really gentle.
Here you go.
That's like a love tap.
He didn't want me to. Oh, let's get rid of this thing.
I don't want to put too much pepper on there for you.
Yeah, he kept the pepper on the side. Hold the pepper.
I bought you a drink right there. Oh, that was a beautiful dish too.
I mean, he knew exactly where to be. High slot. You got these two defensemen. I have no clue what position these two guys are playing. Like
they're way too far in.
I mean, red pants. Like who is he covering?
He's in the corner basically.
Like yeah, that's wild. I mean, look at this.
And this is just a 1-on-0 basically at this point.
Yeah, they gave him a 1-on-0. And he just finished.
9 times out of 10, he's going to score. That's a good lesson for defensemen is like trying to step up by the time their forwards are getting to the blue line. Because if you're not doing that, you have a play opening up like this. And who knows, maybe there's a reason they were so far back. But if you're that far back, you don't have much hope of stopping a play like this, like a 3-on-0.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest takeaway from this is definitely on defense. Step up the blue line. And you'll hear us yell all the time, step up. Yeah. And like I yell at any time Luke's getting into the zone if I'm against him. Because I'm like, you don't want to just give this guy a shot. And I mean, if you look at these two defensemen, they're not covering anybody, so it's not like they're preventing a pass from happening. So at least one of them should have stepped up the second that they saw Luke drop the puck to me.
Yeah.
Because they know, all the action is at the blue line. There's there's nothing going on below them. One of the good rules of thumb in beer league. Are there good rules of thumb in beer league?
There could be.
Beer league.
There could be.
A good rule of thumb.
What's a good rule of thumb?
Is like literally just always step up at the blue line.
Yeah, I think so.
Like always.
I think you're gonna. Yeah, good rule of thumb.
Maybe you get dangled every couple of times.
Yeah.
But it's like, but if they don't dangle you, then you've got the puck going the other way.
Maybe like always apply gentle but firm pressure at the blue line.
Yeah, you don't have to like plow through them at the blue line, but at least like have your body up on them.
Yeah, have your body up on them.
That's a key to life. have your body up on them.
That's right. Oh, what a beautiful shot.
Speed burst.
Oh, nice chip there. Nice goal.
Oh, baby.
That was a beaut.
I'm just showing off now.
But that's it. I mean, you got room in the middle between those two D. You might as well.
Oh, and like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Very close to 1,000 subs. It would make Noel Puck very happy.
If you're still watching this video at this point,
probably should subscribe.
You should probably subscribe.
I subscribed. Apply gentle and firm pressure to the like and subscribe.
So my thought here, get the puck out of the zone. You might not know this rule. You can hand pass in the defensive zone.
Yep.
I think that's why I included this partly. Is because this puck's in the air, just chuck it out. You don't have to use your body. I even hit the ice and I still put my hand on it because I'm like, let's just get this puck out of the zone. And then here, speed burst. You only get 3 a game. It's a rule, right?
That's right.
I think it's an official rule.
If you're in good shape, you get 3 speed bursts per game. If you're not in shape, you get 1 probably or 2.
So I'm allotted 2 or 3 speed bursts per game, depending on the game. I used one right here because I see 2 defensemen both skating into the left corner. Right here, I'm going to draw an arrow, pushing that way.
Yeah.
I see 2 defensemen going the wrong way. I'm skating the right way, so I'm like, if I can just flip this puck up into open ice, I'm gone. Boom, flip it up.
Nice.
I mean, it's not a good flip up.
That's another point, though, of like, you don't really have to make a move if you can protect the puck. Right here, the puck's in open ice, and they can't really make a play. They can hit your stick all they want, but if the puck is in a protected area, they can't really make a move on you. Pros are really good at doing that.
That's
you
true.
could
like
probably
move
be a
the
pro.
puck to open ice.
Right.
Like you don't have to dangle.
Right.
And the puck doesn't need to be on your stick.
Right.
As long as it's somewhere that you can get it and somebody else can't. That's your puck.
Exactly.
And then the celly. It's always good seeing the boys.
Your teammate is selling harder than you are right here,
I
I
know,
think.
I love it. I was probably selling hard. Let's see.
I'm against you now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard to watch. I hope you score here.
Oh,
look at
swan dive.
I remember this
The
play.
swan dive.
So this is a really good example of not making a high risk play at the wrong place. I'm in like neutral real estate here, probably one of the last players back, and I decide against a good player to try to toe drag this around you, which terrible idea. Probably would have been much better off just chipping it in. To your credit, you had a great stick though. You're in the right place, so great defense on your part. But right here should not have been a toe drag. That should have been dump in and go get it.
Well, and you probably would have had the toe drag, but it was on its edge.
Yeah.
The puck's on its edge.
That's the thing. High risk, low reward right there. I mean, good stick, beautiful stick. But now I'm chasing after you, chasing after a fast player trying to catch you.
Ooh.
And then I figured I'd just take you out.
And he got a penalty for that.
I probably should have.
You did.
Did I get a penalty for that?
Yeah, you got
I did.
Because the next scene was you kind of being like, "What happened?" And I was like, "You got a penalty," and you're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's a tripping penalty."
Did I trip you?
Yeah. I mean, not really.
Did I pull you? I don't know what happened.
Probably didn't. So my thought here is, and this actually goes back to that first play where Luke had the toe drag.
Yep.
He pulls that toe drag off, and it works. Like most of the time, it works, and you score way more goals off the toe drag.
70% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah.
60% of the time, it works every time.
It works for you way more than it doesn't work.
Maybe. But this is the time when you should not make a play like this. This is like textbook, don't do this. Getting close to the blue line.
Yeah, and that's the big takeaway is that in the neutral zone right here, so between the two blue lines, you don't screw around with the puck.
No.
Just get it deep.
Get it deep. Oh, that's hard to watch.
And right here, I'm thinking like, okay, Luke's going full speed the other way. Like, no chance he catches me. So I'm like, literally right now, I'm thinking, all right, what move am I going to make on this goal? Yeah, I mean, I see their defenseman way over there, like just getting off the ice.
Yep.
My thought is literally like, all right, I think I'm going to go backhand, forehand, backhand, and then there's the fake. But then I'm just like, all right, just fire this junk. And I fire it, and Luke's like freaking diving. Takes
there's
the
your
legs
stick.
out.
Oh,
Dude,
I think my legs hit you. Oh, silky mitts.
Oh! Finish it.
Damn. So you hit the post there on that one.
Yeah.
So now, was this an intended through the legs, or do you think it just worked out for you?
Yeah,
I guess I'm wondering, like, were you thinking I'm going to pull it through his legs? Because that's like that's like, if you pulled that off, that's crazy.
All right, yeah. So here I'm thinking, first call for the puck. I'm like, I've got speed. They've got like one defenseman behind me. We're good. Call for it. All right, there. It's kind of a bad pass, so it's a one-on-one. But I'm like, if I can chip it around this guy, I'm gone.
You are gone.
So I kind of take it to the chest, chip it around him. And then this is why I included it, because this play, like right here, happens all the freaking time, where you've got the puck on like the far boards, and your options are, 1, take a janky shot on net, 2, like stop and wait for your guys to come help you out, 3, just go around the back of the net and look for your guys, or 4, just like do whatever you can to take it straight to the net, right? Like those are the 4 options.
Yeah.
Probably. And I feel like I'm in this situation a lot where I have to decide, like, am I taking it to the net or am I not?
And you're a fast player, so you're probably going to be more likely to take it to the net than some other players who are going to get caught with their defenseman coming in and cutting off their time and space. But if you're fast, you have a much more higher probability of scoring if you actually take it to the net.
That's a good point. But so right here, I've got the puck, and I've kind of got a good edge on this guy.
Yep.
But I'm like, to me, it looks like he's trying to cut me off going around the back of the net.
Right.
Like, he doesn't look like he's playing hard defense on me.
No.
So then I see him open his legs up, and I'm like, let's just make a move.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an intentional through the legs.
Nice. Beautiful.
And my thought is, backhand, and I hit post.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh, we got that one back, huh?
Yeah.
I don't like the feeling of this.
But wait for it.
Good save. Yeah, so this is like...
We've had some good face-offs, I feel like.
Wait.
Back and forth.
Play while you're talking.
Okay. Big face-off. Not really a great clean win because it was bobbling. Multiple chips could be gone. 2 of their fastest players on their team. We bobble it there. Could have turned it over. Could have turned it over right there. Then you get it. And so here's you versus me again. We'll back that up a little bit.
Yeah.
That was a really fast play. Here's another example of what are you going to do when you have, so you're coming at me, I'm coming at you, and you're trying to make a play on me. Same thing, like you got this guy, you can chip it to him, but you tried to make a through the legs play, and I could see you. I could see your legs sliding outwards, and I was like, this guy's going to pull it through his legs. So then I just kind of put my stick there and found some cookies in the cookie jar.
Yeah, so this play is literally the exact same as the one where I picked Luke.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, right here, I'm literally at center ice, and I try to pull it through my own legs.
Oh.
And Luke I pulled it through my own legs, but Luke...
You made it happen.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, snagged that
Just
right.
had the stick in the right place.
It
happens to everybody,
I'm like, where is it? Did I get it? I look down, no, it's going the other way.
That's the thing. Like, these plays can change so fast, and then I'm gone. I'm just getting a shot on net because it's 1-on-2.
And that
good
shot's
save
going in
there.
half the time.
He's got a good glove. He's a good player.
But it started with the face-off win.
Yep.
You had that win.
What would you do differently if you had to do that one again?
That's a good question. Yeah, so right here, he should have been gone, first of all.
Yep. Good pressure on this defenseman. He made him cough it up.
Let's see. When I get the puck right here.
Right here.
I don't know. The thing is, like, my whole body is moving left.
Yeah.
And I'm, like, snagging that puck behind me. So I don't even really know what option I had. I probably should have just tried to, like, chip it in behind you, like maybe past you. But I see this guy, too.
You didn't have a lot of options,
I didn't have a great option, but also,
Yeah.
like, putting it through your legs is never, like, the best option.
Yeah.
So I probably should have just tried to chip it in rather than getting all fancy.
Yeah.
And then when you were going the other way, I was like, if he scores right here. All right, here we go. We got number 6 on the ice. If number 6 is on the ice, it's getting heated.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a long play.
Get low, T-Bird, get low.
Oh.
That should have gone in. I put this one in here to point out, like, proper defensive positioning.
Cover.
So, I'm playing wing here on offense. My one and only job is to cover this point man, right?
Yep.
So I'm staying on this point man. My goal is to not let him get a clean shot and also just not let him carry the puck in. So right there, that's why I'm telling T-Bird to get low.
And right now you're covering the point to your right, but not so close that this guy's not going to pass to him because you're going to let him think he's open. But then if he passes over to his left to your right, then you're there to like put pressure on him right away. So you're in a good spot there.
In this one, you really got to know your own kind of speed and your own limitations.
Yeah.
Because I know that if that point man tries to pass it over, like I might be able to pick that pass off.
Yep.
And if I can't pick it off, then I'm at least going to be on that point covering the defense like really quick.
It's nice to see two wings up at the point. That doesn't happen a lot in beer league, I feel like.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
usually
it's too
these
low.
like 13 there on your team or 12. Usually he's down in the corner by where 7 is, and you're down by the front of the net, and the points are wide open. That's how a lot of goals get scored because there's
so
no
true.
defense at all.
So I'm still covering my point over here.
Yep.
But I'm also kind of covering like the far pass.
Yep.
So he just takes a crappy shot because he's got nothing. All right, but the puck's down low. I'm probably pinching a little too low right here.
Maybe.
But I'm staying on my side. Like, I'm not going on the other side of the ice. But then right there, now I'm kind of picking up 8. I see the puck loose, so I'm like, all right, I got to get in.
8 was kind of your guy there for a second, but
So I included this because
collapsed.
I think I played good defense on that play.
Yeah.
And then right here, I screw up the defense, and that's what leads to them scoring. So I'll let you break this one down. So I'm covering their point now.
Yep.
Get it out.
Everyone collapsing into the corner,
Yep.
and you're going to get your guy on the point.
Dude.
Oh man.
What is happening? And it's
Yeah. So you might have. I mean, it's hard to say whose guy that was there in the middle of the slot where you hit the post, but that might have been one where you sneak. Oh, it's a little farther back.
Yeah, my thought also is that I was kind of so like right here I'm good. I'm still covering my point.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
playing
fine.
like good position. But then I think I got kind of like I was staring at the puck too much.
Yeah.
So I start pinching over here, and right now I'm too far. Like right now, if the puck gets slung to the defenseman on my side, like I'm too far away.
Yeah.
So then boom, the puck comes out. it gets slung, and I'm not beating that guy.
Yeah.
If I was on my side of the ice, then that puck's probably mine. But instead, he gets it and keeps it in.
Yep. And now you got to get back because the slot's going to be this guy 68 right here needs to be your guy
Somebody's
probably
gotta get him, yeah.
because 7's too busy dealing with stuff down
Yeah.
low. So then he just got a shot off.
He probably should have scored on that shot.
Probably, yeah. Good D. Good D. Nice. Chip it out. Nice job. I'd be really frustrated if I was him because what did he do? Turned it over at the blue line.
And that's where the stepping up at the blue line comes in.
Yeah.
I'm not great at defense, and so what I do is
Beg
just,
to
I
differ.
just always step up at the blue line because if I screw up and miss, then I'm like my D's behind me.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But if I stop it, then I'm like, we're good.
You apply gentle but firm pressure at the blue line.
Yeah. So see, I see him with the puck, and I'm like, I could start skating backwards and just play defense on him, or I'm like, I've got some speed. I'm skating forwards. Let's put the pressure on right at the blue line.
Yep, perfect.
So then he has to make a move on me. He can't he could dump the puck in, which is probably what he should
That's
have
probably
done.
the move, yep.
But
He tried to dangle.
he tries to make a dangle,
Yeah.
and you just keep the stick on the puck, and then boom. My first thought is get out of the zone.
Yep, smart.
So right there, it's a success, and then
Yep.
he knows, okay, now I'm gonna dump it in because
Yep.
he's gonna stop me.
Can't fool you once.
Fool me twice.
Yeah.
Shame on you.
Shame on you.
One of the keys of hockey and beer league is to not turn it over the blue line.
Once again, the golden rule.
Better. I got it right there like that. Chip it in.
Nice
Beautiful
play.
Yeah.
Communication is key.
That's my goal. The rest of the
Oh, man.
Good D.
by the blue line. Like that. Yeah, wake up.
Oh,
I think that was it. Just all around a good play though.
just can't handle the puck in this play.
This is kind of Inception, dude. You're like giving advice to
Yeah.
yourself while you're giving advice.
Yeah, I'm like wanting myself to hear my own message. You know, don't turn it over at the blue line. Jonathan, right there, just dumps it in. That's a great play. Look at set up the scoring chance. Oh, kind of. And right here, I'm just like,
Just keeping it in.
I'm just keeping it in.
Simple job. Right there, that calling for it is huge. Like
Yeah.
that dude had no clue that you were there.
Yeah.
Like, and I think this is one of the biggest mistakes that people make in beer league is that they're like either afraid to talk or like just so focused that like they don't talk.
Yeah.
When you talk on the ice, it makes it so much easier.
You're right. He was like, he had his head facing the corner and was like thinking shoot right here until I yelled at him. Unfortunately, bounced right off my skate. That would have been a good one time just to hit it,
you're
like
right.
shoot it right off the pass there. If you can take slap shots in beer league, which you can't, but
Yeah, the dumbest rule in beer league.
I know.
But yeah, like, okay, so look at his head right here. Look at this guy. He has no clue where Luke is.
Not a clue.
No clue. But he hears that voice right there.
Yeah.
And then look, he passes this like without even looking.
Just a no look pass. I love
A
that.
great pass.
I love that.
Great pass though.
And if you're on the ice and you're not yelling yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
I think-
let's get you on that one more time.
Let's see what I said.
Beautiful play. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait, let's go one time.
Turn it over the blue line. I gotta be better. I got it right there like that. Chip it in. Beautiful play. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, 2 takeaways overall. Get the puck in deep. Don't screw around in the neutral zone. Just get the puck deep.
Yeah. Communicate. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
With you.
And T-Pain is king.
T-Pain is king. He'll buy you a drink.
Shout is snapping.
Shout is snapping.